Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Saturday. I am Mrs. Pixel. Welcome to my channel. Sorry, I was gone for a little bit, but I'm back and we are going to continue working on this canvas. Hi, RGA Shane. How are you? So, I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. It's been okay here. Rainy, but not crazy bad. Still kind of warm. Although, from what I understand, we're going to get snow overnight, so who knows? I still never got a trash can for down here. I really need to do that. But look, I got a brand new stencil. It came the other day. So now I have two, and I don't have to carry them back and forth between projects. I have one to keep down here and one to use upstairs for my other projects. So, yay! And this one looks can. Yes, we're back. Was having a few issues because I haven't streamed in a little bit. So
Wasn't an issue.
well, it was an issue, not an issue. I'm not very good at all this technical stuff. But anyway, please excuse if you see my fingers shake. I have a certain medication that I take, and sometimes it makes my hands shake, and it sucks. But what are you gonna do? Thank you. I appreciate you explaining that because that's just beyond me. All right. Alrighty then. So I had absolutely no idea until an alarm went off on my phone today that daylight savings time is today, and we're gonna lose an hour. That'll throw me off for the next week, 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know all the technical stuff either. I don't know how to do any of this without Unbreakable. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to losing my extra hour of sleep. I have been doing a lot of diamond art today. I finished a project I was working on and started a new one, and now I'm back down here doing this one. hopefully to finish this one very soon because I have the next one picked out already, and I'm excited to do that one as well. So how's everybody been enjoying their weekend so far? I've been getting a little bit of stuff done. I have some stuff I'd like to get done tomorrow, but we'll see. I say that every weekend, and sometimes I get it done, sometimes I don't. I think this one's off just slightly, but that's okay. Let's do that one. Need some more wax over here. Oh, come on. We're still working on this Kingdom Hearts stained glass window of Snow White that we had started a little over a week ago. Hi, Worminator82. How are you? Yeah, I'm hoping to get this one done pretty soon. I really like the next one I have picked out, and I'm excited to do it. So I get really excited about some of this stuff. Was that something from a conversation earlier today? What did you cook on it? We used to, my dad used to make like a smoked turkey, and that was really good. Oh, I see. Oh, that stinks. But smoked meats are good. They're just different, than the same old run of the mill stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, no wonder you're full. That sounds good. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a smoker someday. What do you think, Unbreakable? Do you think we should get a smoker? Oh, wow. Oh, that would be so confusing because you definitely want to make sure that what you're cooking is fully cooked. That's okay. I just thought I'd ask. I like our grilled. I'm happy with that. That's crazy, though. All four read differently. Yeah, I would have too. Hi, Ninfam. How are you? I think I have to be in the mood to have something smoked. Like sometimes it sounds so good, and then other times it's like, no. Just give me a regular grilled hamburger or hot dog. I don't need the fanciness. Especially when people get real crazy with the putting the chips in to make it like hickory or something like that. That's a little overboard for me. Yeah, we've been okay, just hanging out, you know. Just I don't know. Feels like one week it feels like one day runs into the next, one week runs into the next. I don't know. I was happy we had really nice weather this week. It was nice and warm, and we could open the windows a little bit and get some of the staleness out. And I love having the window. Um, I love having the windows open at night. But of course, like I said, it's going to get cold and snow again. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Just by yourself, or do you have company? Well, if I could send you some of it, I would. Trust me, I could do without the snow. I've had my fill, but it can be pretty, especially when it's the big flakes kind of reminds you of like a snow globe or something. Yeah, we really haven't. And it hasn't really been terribly cold this year either, which has been nice. Because let me tell you, I hate shoveling snow. It is not fun. And, you know, to make it work, we have a brick driveway. So it's not as simple to shovel compared to, I think, a regular concrete driveway would be. I mean, it's not hard, but it's a little bit trickier. It is, but it does catch a little bit here and there, especially when you're in a groove pushing and all of a sudden you hit that one little brick that's sticking up. Just like the slate corner of it. Oh my goodness, I almost thought I was putting this in the wrong spot. Good, I'm good. I had that problem earlier today. Wasn't paying attention. I kind of zone out sometimes when I'm working on these. And I didn't even realize I was putting the wrong color in the wrong spot again. Luckily, I hadn't gotten terribly far. So I didn't have to worry about removing too many of them, but still a pain when it happens. Yeah, I don't remember you playing that one. You probably did. I can't keep track of all the games you played over the years. Hmm. I don't think I've played any of these games because I'm not a huge like I can't play these kinds of games. I'm just not coordinated enough for it. But um I mean I have the kinds that I like. And actually Unbreakable made a whole other list of games that he said I should try, and some of them sound really interesting, so I am going to try some of them. Um I'm I'm more of a simple game person, and I tend to be a little OCD. Like, I like stuff that, I don't know. I like to complete things. I think that's my problem. I'm one of those completion people. So if I'm not interested in the game, then I'm not going to finish it, and then it's going to bother me. I don't know. That's just weird. But that's me. I think that's why I stick to like just basic games. But I may at some point down the road, once I get a little bit more familiar, comfortable with, you know, being streaming and stuff like that, I may even have one game night a week, considering I am not that big of a gamer, but it would be fun to do a little bit. So, once again, will require the services of Unbreakable because I have no idea how to set all that kind of thing up. But I think it might be something fun to do. So, possible future plans here. Not just diamond art. I mean, I love diamond art. This is my pastime. Absolute pastime. Like I said, it's what I go for all the time when I'm stressed. But I don't know. Might be fun to do a couple other things on here too. I feel like I'm missing a side. I'm always missing things. I did. Totally missed one side. Yeah. I'm going to turn off my light here for a second so you can see it better. But it's one of the stained glass windows from Kingdom Hearts. So this is Snow White's. I have Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty. I have all those as well, but I haven't done them yet. So I thought I'd go with Snow White. Yeah, it's because it doesn't come in a bigger size. This is a 30 by 30. I normally do 30 by 40 paintings, and they have a lot more detail in them. But these ones don't, and I can't even find this anywhere, not even by the seller that I bought it from to try to repurchase it or anything. So unfortunately, it's not as detailed as it could be. From far away, it looks really, really nice, but up close, it's not quite as detailed as I would love it to be. So, and I like Kingdom Hearts. I think that's a pretty cool game. I think that is one of there are certain games I'll sit there and watch other people play, and that's definitely one of them. But I think that's my favorite part of that game is I always thought those stained glass windows were just beautiful. And I'm surprised you can't find them on more things because I mean they're really, really pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that Disney hasn't like done a little more marketing with those. I think you could really appeal to the girls, especially for if they did something more with those. I mean, I do believe you can get them. You can get them in like coasters. I think I saw that the other day. Yeah, they are. I've watched a lot of games on that Unbreakable was playing, and some of them were fun, some of them I zone out on. But I did like Kingdom Hearts. I think the game that was the funniest is he played. Um, I think it was the Ghostbusters game, and I don't remember what system that was for, but that was great because there was a thunderstorm going on, and it just kind of like added to the game. It was so fun. It was almost like we were in the movie. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. I knew it was a while ago, but it was a lot of fun. Oh wow, that sounds like fun. Honestly, I haven't watched too much lately. I don't know why I got a little. I don't know why I had the hankering to watch Transformers the other day, so I started watching Transformers 2 because that's like my favorite of the Transformer movies, and just cracks me up. I know, right? I haven't watched it in a while. I don't know why. I just came across it when I was scrolling through stuff, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna watch this. It really cracks me up because Sam's going to college in it, and how the mom is in about her baby going to college. I kind of been there now since my daughter went to college. I was like, oh, I kind of totally relate a lot more now to her, and it really made me laugh because I was like, oh yeah, I was that crazy crying mom too when my daughter went to college. So I missed another one over here. Oh, there's more down there. Can't tell I'm a 90s girl, can you? Always forgetting one or two or three of these. This one isn't as clearly marked either, and I'm not liking that. It's making a little bit more difficult to see some of these. But that's okay. Nothing I can't handle. Was very happy. I ended up ordering more of these little trays because I brought the ones I had down here to use on this project and didn't realize how badly I hate not having them for my other projects. So I went ahead and got some more. I was happy when they finally came. It made life easier. I've seen so many different kinds of ways to store things and different trays and all this stuff, but I don't know. This is my favorite. Hi, Quartz Creations. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. You had a call. Well, I know how that goes. Just about. Oh, this is. I have to take for some reason the backlight kind of makes it unable to see very clearly, but it is Snow White. It is the stained glass window from the game Kingdom Hearts. It's one of my passions is doing diamond art, so that's what we're working on. Oh, thanks. I love doing these. You can always find me sitting with one of them. I see a lot of people all do all different kinds. I'm going to turn this for a minute. It's easier to remove the stencil. Let's see, get back in frame. There we go. I see lots of people do all different kinds. So I go for more of the fantasy type deals. So I do a lot of those, but I do a lot of Disney's too. I believe we've got. What am I doing? It says right here. I have 20 for this painting. I think my favorite thing I found though recently for these is this washi tape is so pretty because it's like multi-chrome and it changes like colors depending on what angle it's at. So it could be red and then it's got, I don't know if it, yeah, can you see how it kind of changes colors depending on where the light hits it? I think that's so cool. I got a thing for those kinds of stuff, multi-chromes and duochromes. I have I even have I even have eyeshadows and nail polishes that do that because I think it's so fun. And I also got a new pair of tweezers. Yeah, I went all out buying a few new things that I really got tired of moving up and down from my office to here, my office to here. So this way, we've just got some down here, period. The only thing I have upstairs that I don't have down here is my magnifying glass. And that's because it won't, whew, that one just went flying. It won't fit on this desk. The edge is too thick. So it won't clamp onto it. So I have to look for a different one, but sometimes it helps, especially when you're doing them by hand like this, to have the magnifier. Because, like I said, I am really, if it's not straight, it bothers me so bad. I can't stand crooked drills. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, you can tell these are new. They haven't quite got that, I don't know. They got a different feel from my other ones that I'm used to using. They're a little bit thicker too on the tips instead of um, the other ones that I have, but that's okay. Yeah. So I know that St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Does anybody have any plans? People go, you guys all go out or anything like that? Do anything for it? We will probably be at home. Don't really do much. I know they have like a parade and everything here where we live, but usually it's freezing cold, so I don't even we don't even bother. Yeah, these tweezers are a little bit different. Not too bad though. I just have to get adjusted to them. Oh, goodness me. See? I just watched this movie the other day. I love this movie. I love Never Been Kissed. This is my favorite Drew Barrymore movie ever. Although I would say The Wedding Singer is a big second. So, even though I bought some new little tools, I did not buy any more paintings. I stopped myself. I really, really could have, but I didn't. I have enough to do. But it's so addictive. There's so many pretty ones out there. And I have, my wish list is so huge. All right. Halfway done. I'm very bad at getting these in the frame. There we go. I also bought another one of these little thingies. My one upstairs is kind of dull and wasn't cutting as well as I'd like it to. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and move it down a row. All right. Let's see. My fingers are in the way. Sorry. Oh, my wax just fell right out of the pen. That's not good. That's weird. I've never had to do that before. It's usually hot down here, but I mean cold down here, but I'm hot today. Oh, come on. Every once in a while. Or more than often than that for me, because they don't go quite where I want them to go. Alright, I think we're done with that tray. I probably forgot one because that's me. But that's the beauty of these trays. I can just reach over. I don't have to open another container just to get one drill out. So are any of you guys fans of the Big Bang Theory TV show and like Young Sheldon? I love the Big Bang Theory. I probably watched that over, I can't even tell you how many times I've watched that entire series over and over and over again. Young Sheldon's okay. It's funny, but I was like just kind of excited because they announced that on Young Sheldon they're going to be bringing back um, Sheldon and Amy grown up, and I'm like excited to see where that's going to go. Like, they're going to show them with their kids, or are they going to show them, just together? I don't know, because I believe that they're wrapping it up. Like, this is the last season for Young Sheldon, which bums me out, but that's like my go-to comfort show. Is does that make sense? A comfort show? I like that one. I like Roseanne too. Not so much the Connors, but like the original run of that show. It's just one of the ones that I can watch over and over and over again. This is a pretty color. Oh, of course. See, I told you I would miss one. Oh, two. Sorry. Missed two O's. But see, it's so nice to just grab them from over there and not having to open a bottle and or a whole tray out just to get like one or two. Sorry, nervous habit is sometimes when I'm searching, I just do this with my pen. I don't even know why. I don't even realize I'm doing it half the time. So, hi, Army Mike. How are you? How's your Saturday going? That stinks. Working on a Saturday. I remember the joys of paperwork. I used to go through so much paper at my previous job, reams and reams of it. And we had to double check everything. So anything I printed, I had to flip through again. So yeah, I like paperwork, but I don't like paperwork. Especially don't like going in on a weekend, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. That's funny. So the joys of, the weekend is supposed to be when you relax. How come there's always so much work to do on the weekend? And you don't want to do any of it. I mean, that's how I feel. I make all these plans. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then the weekend comes and I'm like, nah. Oh, wow. Triplet. Oh, that's rough. Do you have to double check all of that, or do you just have to print it a triplicate? I think sometimes I miss doing the work in paper though, because I'm one of those people. I really like having like the physical object in front of me. Sometimes I don't like staring at a screen. My screens, if you look at my screens on my laptop and everything like that, there's fingerprints all over it. Oh, well, that's good. You'd only have to print it off. I can only imagine how much paperwork you have to do for the military. But yeah, if you ever looked at any one of my computer screens, you would see so many fingerprints because I'm always like touching it like, okay, do I have this right? And especially with my job, you have to be so careful. So you don't want to make any mistakes, but it's like, I don't know. I just miss having paper. That was just so much easier with paper sitting right in front of you. Now everything's digital, and it's okay, but I mean, I've gotten used to it, but I don't know, something about paper. Oh, that one didn't pick up both of them. All right. Oh well. Mm. We used to be able to just print our request forms off. But yeah, I know what you mean. Ours was always trying to get the toner in on time. We would blow through the toner faster than they could get it reordered. And I guess it was supposed to be automatically reordered once it reached a certain point, and it never was. We'd go begging at other departments, can we borrow toner? Random drill. See, I missed another one. So I started my spring cleaning a little bit early. I guess it's not that early considering, I mean, spring is only what, how many days away? Officially, anyway. Um, Started going through my closet, getting rid of stuff. Just tired of clutter. You ever just want to like get like a roll off and just throw half your house away? Because sometimes I just want to do that. Other times I'm like, no, no, I can't get rid of this, can't get rid of that. I'm kind of like going through that let's get rid of everything phase. Yeah, I bet. Have you been moved around a lot? Yeah, it's amazing how much you accumulate in such a short amount of time. Things that you have, and you're like, where did that come from? And when did we get this much stuff? Yeah. Wow. Did you have a favorite location like that you would go back to if you could? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that's where my brother-in-law is. I have yet to visit. We're hoping to at some point here. Germany. That sounds cool. I'd like to go over to Europe someday. I think I'd like, I know it sounds probably, I don't know how it sounds, but I'd like to just go over to England. I don't know. I think it would just be cool to go over there. And I don't have to worry about the language barrier. I have enough trouble speaking English. But I think it would be cool to go over. I like historic stuff. Like I love different, buildings and architectures and places and stories. I think it's fascinating. I mean, oh, I think a lot of people speak English anymore. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool to go through. Well, not just to England, but to maybe Europe in general. But if I ever go over to like Asia, like Japan or China or something like that, I am so going to be in all those spas. I see so many cool spas that they have that we don't have here in the States. I think some of them are starting to become a thing, but I'm all about going to just hang out there. But I mean, they have beautiful skin, so I can only imagine be coming home with a whole bunch of skincare. Wouldn't know where to put it all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and Unbreakable. We ever go over to Japan, we we're totally. He's going to be bringing home every game system he can find, and I'm going to be bringing home every skincare product I can find. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know. Like I said, I like history. I think the castles would be pretty. All right, we don't need that one. Were you ever in Japan for long, or was it like just a like station there, or um just like I want to say quick trip, but I do know like sometimes you do have quick trips. Oh, come on, come on. There you go. Oh, nice. That's cool. So you definitely have been around. My biggest fear about going over to like Japan and stuff like that is that they eat a lot of they eat a lot of things that I can't eat. So I would worry about like starving to death. I have a lot of food allergies, unfortunately. So it prevents me from eating a lot of things that other people can eat. All right. Let's see. I don't know how well you guys can see this when I'm like pulling this up. I'm sure it's a different perspective from me. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Jeez. I'm not liking these tweezers. I know that they're new, but I can tell you right now, I think I don't like them. And I think I'm going to go back to the other pair that I had, which are upstairs, but that's okay. I'll deal with tonight. But they are not gripping. Oh, come on. See, I'm telling you, these are not as good as the other pair that I had. I think these are duds. Can tweezers be duds? I don't know anything on this side. This side. See, they did not want to pick up. Where's that other pair? Let me try this pair. A little bit better. Yeah, I don't like this. All right, well, I'm done. I need to try to adjust this. It's so bright. It doesn't always line up on the top row, and sometimes it doesn't line up on the next row. I don't know why that is, but I just fill those in by hand then. Good night, Nympham. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your weekend. Mm. I don't know why I didn't notice all those. Always missing one. All right, where'd you go? There you are. think we could pretty much dump all the rest of these back in here now. We put them over there because we didn't have enough room to be able to line up the drills, but I think we're good now. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you go. No, I have this feeling that I put the wrong color over here. And I don't know why I have that feeling. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. That is the beauty of this. It gives you instructions on how to do stuff, but you can technically put whatever color wherever you wanted to. I mean, you don't have to necessarily follow exactly what they say. I've seen some where they will buy separate drills and more of a gem than you know, your standard colors, and they'll replace like a color completely with totally different drills altogether just to give it more sparkle. So it really is up to you. You don't have to actually follow it. So you could technically put some in the wrong spot, and as long as you like it, that's all that matters. going to set that one aside for just right now. We'll come back to that for the yellow in just a minute. All right, scooch this over a little bit so you can see this side a little bit better. Mm-hmm. Sorry, told you. Clumsy tonight. Although my hands aren't shaking nearly as bad as they were earlier, but still dropping things. Hi, Just a Game Nerd. Thanks for the follow. How are you tonight? All right. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go back to this one. This wax is just, oh, I gotta get some good quality wax. I really don't know why these are not lining up the way they should on this tray. I think these were some of the really staticky ones when I emptied them, opened the packet. I think these were like the worst. I'm still having issues with them. I think time for wax on this one too. Always towards the end you have to refill. It's kind of funny how that happens. I tell you, right at the end, always when you need to refill your wax. It's just so funny how that happens. Not that it goes bad or anything, it's just kind of funny how you would need it right at the end. Okay, let's just align some of these. All right. Nice. Nice having a new stencil to work on things. My other one, it really is. I mean, it still works and everything like that, and I'll still use it, but it has seen some, it's got some wear, and it's not quite as flat as it used to be, so that's okay. Oops. That so you can see.
But there's only one. So
Hey, Just a Game Nerd, thank you for the raid. And welcome, raiders. Hey, you guys are my first raid. I've never been raided before. That's okay. Hey, we all start somewhere in the beginning, right? So how was your stream, Just a Game Nerd? Was it good? And what were you guys playing? And oh, nice. That's always fun. I've come to the conclusion if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I'm just going to give up because there's no way I'm going to survive it. Oh, thanks. Um, this is actually got like an adhesive glue on it. Yes, he will. Um, it's like a sticky glue. Like it's got a plastic film over it that you pull back, and it's sticky, almost quite like a sticker, but a little stickier than that. And that's what they stick to. So you can move them if you need to, and they can fall off if you don't press them down hard enough. But really, once they're on there, they're usually pretty good. I haven't really had any trouble with them falling off once they're on there, unless the glue is bad, in which case I've only had that happen once, and I had to actually redo the glue on the whole canvas. And that was a pain because you have to go small section by small section, let it dry to a certain degree, and then you can start putting the drills on, and then it'll fully dry. It's a bit of a pain, but I've only had one canvas that's done that so far, and it was for my sister, so I wasn't going to not do it. So, yeah, I love Guns N' Roses. I always love this song. Yeah, it can be. I actually do have a lighted magnifier, but it doesn't fit on this desk. So, um I'm doing this by eye, but usually I use that sometimes cuz sometimes they're not really distinguishable as to what letter is what if they're not printed clear enough. And I'm very picky about the drills being straight. And it just bothers me so badly if they're not. I know it shouldn't, but it does. It's like an OCD thing. I mean, they're not 100% straight, but they're pretty straight. Look. Here we go. We're, I would say, more than halfway through. definitely coming together. We should be able to finish her in the next stream, because I don't think, well, we're definitely not going to finish her tonight, but it's definitely coming together pretty nicely, though, especially from far away. So well, guys, I think that's it for me tonight. We're gonna send you over to a raid here in a minute. What? Tony, what? Okay, we're going to send you to a raid for Tony Uncle Al, which I had to ask Unbreakable 3 times because I couldn't hear him. So you guys have a great night and a great weekend, and I'll see you my next stream. Have a good night.